I'm probably drunk doing this podcast. I don't know. Anything's possible. Welcome back to Exploring the Spectrum. I'm your host, as always, Matt Bennett. I hope you guys are having a good day, good night, and good evening. And today on Exploring the Spectrum, we're going to be talking about family. And you're probably thinking, Matt Bennett, this is probably going to be heartwarming for you, because I normally don't talk about family on my podcast. I've never talked about family. I've probably talked about my mum, probably my brother. I haven't talked about my father as much. I didn't probably talk about my family as much, but we're going to get down to it today. We're going to be exploring the spectrum. Podcast number 4 is about family, and today's podcast, I want to get in depth about, because exploring the spectrum, during this journey of mine, I want to talk about family, and the reason why I'm bringing up family, because the other week I went to go and see my dad after 5 years. It was a couple of years, 5 years or more. I saw my father for the first time in those years last week, and it was kind of surprising in a way, because because of this coronavirus going around and stuff like this. We met up with him at a local Macca's. I'm not going to say where that local Macca's is, because you guys might hunt me down and be like, "Hey, that's AU_Kingslayer," or just yell out of your cars, "Oh shit, that's Matt Bennett. Hey, Matt Bennett, you're better than Tfue and Ninja." No, I'm not. But just saying. I saw him the other week. I went to go and put my hand out, right? And he slapped it away, gave me the big ass hug. You guys are in this hug at the moment, it feels like. You guys are. And we just catched up over the years that we haven't seen each other. It was kind of surprising. And I want to find out. Don't forget to comment down below because the reason why I wanted to bring up family in today's podcast, because every family doesn't get along. I can say that for a fact. Every family doesn't get along. People drift away. Brothers, siblings, sisters, all drift away. Your partners drift away. If you guys have any topics about that, don't forget to comment. As always, don't forget to comment down below your kind of stories as well. As always, you guys are loving this podcast. I talk about random shit on this podcast, but I mostly get down to, want to use the word nitty gritty. That I like. But it's an awesome community over on YouTube. I'm doing this a day prior, so it's a Thursday. Don't forget to go and check out the channel tomorrow. We're going to be doing a Fortnite live stream tomorrow over there. I want to bring that up as well. Family and how the podcast is going so far. This podcast, as I said, we talk about random topics and then we get back to the normal topics. It's just amazing how we have a community on YouTube. I know we don't have much subscribers, but we're growing as a channel and it's awesome content. You guys are enjoying my content. My YouTube channel's going a little bit skyrocketing at the current state, and you guys are enjoying this podcast. If you guys, I know you guys are going to smash the bloody like button, but if you guys want another podcast, number 5, give me some suggestions. We're halfway through the podcast. Give me some suggestions. I want to talk about. What do you guys want me to talk about? It's a podcast. I'll talk about anything. But Exploring the Spectrum is about my journey. Went off topic for a little bit. Family slash how the podcast is. Family slash podcast. Number 4. Yeah, so he slapped it away. And I can't go into detail what we were talking about because that's private information. And it was kind of like, I can talk about the kind of like the main stuff, like it was surprising to see him because I haven't seen him in a couple of years. And Dad's partner was like, because Dad at first, when Dad saw me, he was like, that's not my son. And then Dad's partner was like, that's your son. because when I was younger, I used to wear a black hat and a black jumper. Dad was wearing a black hat and a black jumper. And on the day, I was wearing a black hat and a black jumper. So Dad was, because my dad's going through some stuff at the moment, some chemo and stuff like that in the current state. I can say that. And when the news broke to me the other week, this is probably the most, because we're going to go a couple of minutes on this podcast. It was kind of surprising in a way, but it was kind of scary at the same time, because I found Mum came home with a next door neighbour, Gabby, as you guys know. They came home, they popped into my nan and pop's, where my dad used to. And they popped in there, and Gabby next door neighbour said, "Oh, does Matt's dad live here?" My father. And apparently moved out, moved in with a couple of his mates and stuff like that. Don't know where. And they came home with the information. I found it a day prior. Came home with the information, and I bursted into tears. I found out he had chemo, he had all this. During this podcast, I'm gonna guide you guys through this and kind of keep you guys up to date how he's going and stuff like that. Because you guys are on this journey with me. I don't want half of my followers on this journey. I want all of my subscribers on this journey, also the people from Twitch. You guys mostly know my experience. So, they came home with the information. I bursted into tears, and I was crying. I could not sleep that day. I went out with Xander the next day. I could be wrong. Xander's probably in the comment section saying, "Mate, no." Went out with Xander the next day. Told him what happened. Kind of talked to him about it and stuff like that. So he was there for moral support. Mum was there for moral support. Gabby was there for moral support. Everyone around me is here for moral support. So the reason why I wanted to bring up family, because of that situation. Also, I want to add on, it always happens. If you have family problems, you're not always going to come back to your original family. And your families are going to fight. You're going to have problems. You get the news, as I did. You're going to burst into tears and you're trying to figure out a way or a solution. I feel like I'm crying in a way. I'm not. You have to find out a solution and a way to kind of fix that. Can you be there for moral support? So, yeah. This is the sad podcast. Today's is the sad. Crying in a way. Don't want to cry. Don't want to cry. I'm a big softie. I can say that for a fact. I'm a big softie of heart. I love the way people. John Cena. Is John Cena watching my video? I hope he is. Oh yeah. I thought this was going to be a long podcast, longer than I expected. As always, I kept the podcast short and sweet. So I get down to the nitty gritty and be like, this is happening around the country, the current state. Like the coronavirus. It's horrible. But yeah. As I said, if you guys have any suggestions, any topics you guys want me to bring up, don't forget to comment down below. If you guys have got to the end of this video, I do appreciate it. It's a short one as always. Don't forget to leave it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment as always. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you guys are new. I do appreciate it. Can we get this video to like heaps of views? I do appreciate this one because I'm going through a lot. My dad's going through a lot. The whole family's going through a lot at the current state. And this is probably one of the saddest podcasts I've ever done. So, if I can get heaps of support for this, I hope, please, I'm praying. If I can get heaps of support for this, do appreciate it. Leave a comment. Share this with your friends. I do appreciate everything. I'm crying away. This has been Exploring the Spectrum podcast, number 4. And today's topic was a bit family. It's been one hell of a podcast. You guys are great as always. I don't want to leave now because I'm crying, okay? This has been an emotional exploring the spectrum. That might be the title. I don't know. Alright. See you guys. Love you as always. And as I said, if you're new around here, hit subscribe. And we upload a podcast every Friday. Doesn't matter if I'm drunk or not. I'm not drunk. I had 2 beers. Not 3 beers. I don't know. Don't forget to catch us tomorrow for our YouTube stream of Fortnite. Our Fortnite live stream. As always, every Friday. I don't know what time this will be uploaded. Our Friday Fortnite grind tomorrow night. Check it out. We'll be playing with the boys as always. I'll put some links in chat as well to go and find my boys as well. That'll be tomorrow. Everything's popping off. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to catch the stream. And last reminder, if you guys are new around here, hit subscribe. Don't forget, if you got to the end of this video, right now, the 12-minute mark of the video, it's almost the 12-minute mark of this video. Don't forget to hit subscribe, share it with your friends, and subscribe if you guys are new. Leave a comment down below. I love you guys as always. I'll see you guys in the next Exploring the Spectrum. Goodbye.